Shalom. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachakudash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, honors and salutations to the hopeful elect that are out there doing the work in truth and sincerity. This is your brother Palau coming at you with a show, another show actually. And basically, matter of fact, let me get one more scripture that I just, Spirit just, brought the scripture up. And actually, I'm gonna start off with this scripture. This is Second Ezra chapter 14, verse 14. It says, Slacker, let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. Right, man. Let go from the mortal thoughts. What are your mortal thoughts, man? Losing your job, losing, let's say a woman, that you're with, that you care deeply about, or losing your car, losing a family member. You can't let those things hinder you from doing this work, man. This work comes first, no matter what, man. That's why, I forgot where in the scripture it said it was, but there was I forgot who said it to Yahushua, but he said basically he said, I'll follow you, but let me go, suffer me that I could go bury my father. And Yahushua boldly told him, listen, man, let the dead bury their dead, man. Meaning ain't nothing supposed to come before you in doing this work, man. Because by you doing this work is whatever you lose, which I'm gonna get the scripture on that, in this lifetime, you're gonna gain that back, man. Remember Job, man. Job lost his entire family. His wife became a total demon to him. He's lost all his children. And in the end, the Most High gave him back double of what he had, man. So it says, let go from the mortal thoughts. Those are the mortal thoughts, and there's many more, but those are just some, to sum up what I'm, trying to explain. And those are the burdens of man that you need to cast away from you, man. Basically what I'm saying, bro, is sometimes, man, you just gotta be a total asshole. You can't care about every fucking thing, man. You just gotta, man, fuck it, man. Because this road that we walk is a very rough road, man. It's a very rough patch. And it's not for the faint-hearted, man. Put off the weak nature, man. Those are the weak nature. Oh my God, my mom was sick, man. Listen, man, your mom about to go. She about to do a lot of hell, do a lot better than you, in the spirit world. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, right, man, and hasty to flee for these times, right. Now, when you set aside those thoughts, that are heavy unto you, you're hasting to flee from these times, man. Because now you're focused more on this. Now you can pray more to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Now you can do more videos. The Lord just wants your undivided attention, man. Because when we in the kingdom of heaven, then you can have your fun and your joy, man. It's just like, a boxing match, man. Or you sparring in boxing. Your arms is tired from holding your arms up. I don't know if any of you brothers ever boxed or sparred, but, holding your arms up for 3 minutes, man, that shit hurt. And the trainer always tell you, man, you could rest tomorrow, man. Actually, I remember Pastor Harvey saying that, man. You could rest tomorrow. But that's true, and a lot of trainers tell you that, man. You could rest tomorrow, you could rest when you finish. We could rest when we finish this work, man. That's why when Howard Shaw said it is finished, he just gave up. He was like, it's finished. He just gave up the ghost, man. He's like, oh, fuck that, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did it. I'm good. So it says, for yet greater evils than those which I have seen happen shall be done hereafter, right, man? Because right now, man, we going through some shit. And, to be honest with you, like the brother Lamar just said, man, right now we just online, man. We ain't in the club yet, man. We ain't in club hell yet, man. We just online. with all these things going on in the world today, man. So, brothers, your first priority should be this truth, man. I always put this work before everything, before my son, before everybody, my father, my mother, my sister, you know, even before myself, man. I put this truth first. Always been like that, man. You know. Now let me go. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 27, 19 and 20, chapter 19, verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, that's Peter answering, talking to Yahushua, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? Because, hey, man, listen. Hey, man, you ain't gonna work no damn work, no job, and just do it for free. You know what I'm saying? You want some type of payment, man. So, Peter wasn't going off. He was in the right spirit. It's like, listen, Lord, man, we walking this walk, man. Like, what's up, man? What's the reward for this thing? Like how shall I said unto them, verily I say unto you, verily means truly, unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, in the reincarnation, Yahushua, he basically telling them you're not going to receive it in this lifetime, but in the reincarnation, when you come back in another life, when the Son of Man shall sit on the throne, which is this lifetime, man. So Yahushua was talking about this lifetime because this is the lifetime that the kingdom of heaven is going to be. It says, shall sit on the throne of his glory, when the Most High is going to give Yahushua his kingdom. Ye shall also sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. There you go, man. They're going to sit on 12 thrones, man. They're going to be kings too. And everyone that has forsaken house or brethren or sister or father or mother or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. So that's the reward, man. Whatever you lose here in this lifetime, man, whatever you forsaken, man, the kingdom of heaven, I don't care how beautiful that woman was. Because hey, man, we all been with some beautiful women. I've been with some beautiful women. I lost, for also for the sake of this truth, man. She basically wanted me to, be worldly, man, but I was like, nah, baby girl, so I can't do that. It should hurt to lose her, but I know in the kingdom of heaven, that's all gonna come back, man. And that's when I was just coming up, so anything you lose in this world, man, anything, Yahushua is gonna give it back 100-fold. Scripture tell you the Lord is not a man that he shall lie. So I'm sure that this job that I'm doing is gonna pay off, man, in the end. It says, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So this ain't a race. The race is not given to the swift, man. This is a thing about humility, man. Humbling yourself, man. It ain't about the guy that's don't try to be the guy, Mr. Super Israelite, 10,000 shows a day and shit, man. Come on, man. Of course, do your shows, man, but don't do your shows to get, noticed by other men. Oh, damn, this brother do a lot of shows. Look at him. And you just standing there with the Superman cape blowing and shit, man. Come on, dog. Come on, man. The Most High see right through that fucking act, man. Now, here's a scripture that, this might turn a lot of heads, because pastors in the church, they don't even touch this scripture. But I'm going to break it down for you. Salakia. Go. Go. It says, this is Luke 26. It's like Luke 14 and 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father, what? And mother, what? And that how you know this because how you know how to break this down. Let me show you, brothers, man. First of all, you gotta look into words. You know, now let's look into this word hate here. To hate, to pursue with hatred, detest, to be to be hated, to Salak, get a young princess in the room. Go, 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 go. Get out, get out. Okay, go to mommy. Go. Go put it on mommy's back. Go ahead. Get out. Let me see what that word is. Mishio. Mishio. Right. So it says to hate, to pursue with hatred, detest, to be hated, detest. Goes though. It says here's what the meaning is, to detest, especially to persecute. It says by extension, to love less. You know, that's basically what it is, man. You know, it just mean if any man come to me and hate not, the word hate means love, like to love less, man. Meaning you can't love your father, your mother, your wife, your children, your brethren, your sister, or even your own life. You can't love that. Love these things, these people, and these things more than the Most High, man. Now, when you look into the go into the easy English, it breaks it down perfect for you. It says, if someone wants to obey me, he said, he must live like this. He must love his own father and mother less than he loved me. He must love his wife and his children less than he loved me. He must love his brother and sister less than he loved me. He must even, sound like Apostle Paul, he must even love himself less than he loved me. If he does not do that, he cannot obey me. Right, man. You know, you can't love people, say love the Most High, the one that created your entire everything you own and everything you know, the one that created it. And you gonna love those things more than the Most High? How disrespectful are you, man? So when it says hate not his father and mother, meaning you better love them less than the Most High. That's all it means, man. The Lord's not telling you in the commandments, love your father and your mother, and then he's telling you here in the New Testament to hate them. You know, he's not doing that, man. The Bible does not contradict itself. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren, you know, because I have a son who's in this room right now. You know, I don't hate him, but I don't love him more than the Most High. You know, when I look at him, I thank the Most High for him, you know, because I know the Most High made him. So I got to love the Most High more, you know. And brethren and sister, yea, even his own life. The Most High gave me my life. How could I love my life more than the Most High? He cannot be my disciple, right, man? So these are the things that it takes to be the Most High's disciple, man. You know? So, brothers, you know, in this truth, man, we're gonna lose a lot of things, man. We're gonna lose a lot of things and a lot of people we care for, man. You know? But that's the Lord, you know, taking away what we don't need, man. You know, the Lord taking away what's gonna weaken us on this road, man. You know, and the Most High might take away something that's not necessarily weakening you, but just to take it away from you to strengthen you, man. And He might give it right back to see how you react to it, man. The Most High is constantly gonna test you, man. He's gonna put you through trials and tribulations. Just like it says in matter of fact, I should get it. 14 minutes, but I should get it, man. Let me just get it since the Spirit is on me, because it's one of my favorite scriptures to read, man. You know, Ecclesiasticus chapter 4, 15. It says, I'm gonna start at 16, 15. Whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nation. He that attendeth unto her shall dwell securely. Now the her is talking about wisdom. If a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession. For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring the fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline, until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws. Right, man. So it's all a test, man. Wisdom, the Most High put the spirit of wisdom on you. He's gonna try your ass, man. You gonna go through it, man. You know, you go Sirach 2, my son, if thou comest to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart aright, and constantly endure. You know, then she will return the straight way unto him and comfort him and show him her secrets, because you were found worthy and faithful. And you didn't put anything before the Most High, man. You bowed down to the Most High, man. And that's what the Lord wants, man, for you to bow down to him, man, because he's the king. Last scripture here. This is Matthew 10 and 39. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. Right, man. So the guy that, got accepted into this world, guys like Puff Daddy, Floyd Mayweather, they found their life in this world, man, and they gonna lose it, man. And and he said, he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. Right, we lost our lives when we came into this truth, man. Because we gave it all up, man. Whatever dreams we had of making it in society, we said, man, to hell with that. I want to follow the Lord, man. The Lord Yahweh Shai. So we lost our life for the Lord. And he said, we're going to find it, man. Meaning we're going to find salvation, man. Which is everlasting life and joy, man. So with that, Lord, when your brothers edified, I want to say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahshai, Bashim, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.